Hey there, it's me, Jay-Z, and welcome back to talking about my day. It kind of feels weird to record a second one right now. It is the next day, of course, um, but something happened to me today that I really want to share, and it made me think in a way that I very much dislike. So basically, today I had quite an alright day, so to speak. Wasn't very happy, wasn't very down. But two major things happened that had an effect on me. One, I had heart palpitations for about 30 minutes. And I know it sounds like really extreme, but the reason for that was I had mistaken my time for when I needed to retake my ADHD medication. So I had about half an hour of a double dose in my body. It started out with me not really having that much control of my heart rate anymore. And when I finally took control again, or at least made my heart rate slow down a bit, I started basically shivering all over my body. It was full on kind of spasm like behavior. And that continued on for about half an hour, and I kind of panicked in that shit. It was something that has never happened to me before. I've had my medication overlap multiple times previously, but not in this way. This was a lot more weird, so to speak, and I cannot really explain it all that well because it's already over. Medication has worked out already, so I just don't know how to just say anything about this because you see. Um, but then I had to give a presentation during that shit. Apparently my class didn't notice, apart from like one gal in my class, but that's because I was actively grabbing my arm of like, stop shaking, you fucking asshole little arm. So, so yeah, she asked me if I were okay, and I thought like, all right, so I'm just gonna be honest, and I just said like, well, I don't really know what's happening right now. I feel like my heart is pounding out of my chest, and my arms is really weird, twitchy, shivering, all of that. Uh, Almost have a feeling like I'm having a stroke right now, but I know it couldn't be that, or at least I hope. I hope no doctor sees this. Anyways, continuing on, you can probably hear my fucking dog in the background somehow. Probably. Let me. No, it's a little bit too soft. I think. I hope. Um, the next thing that happened to me, it was on my train ride, almost to my home. Um, and I step out of the train, and who do I see? It's an old mate of mine that I play water polo or played water polo with, and his girlfriend at the time, and his girlfriend. Period. Jesus, why is my head going all of these weird ways? Um, and they were like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I said, "Nah, I haven't said a fucking thing to them." But they interrupted me, saying like, "Oh, by the way, we have good news. We bought a home together." And at that moment, I was confused. I was certainly happy for them. I wish them all the best. They are a great couple. I dearly support them. But then my mind spiraled down a bit. It went like, yeah, I I wish I could say the same thing. I wish I was in this situation when I had to renovate a house to live with my partner in. And it is a sucky thing to just go like, oh yeah, uh, uh, you blaming yourself for this, and I do blame myself for everything. But this was not a reaction in my head that I expected to have, really. And now that I'm home, I've been basically only laying on my bed and looking at the ceiling for the last couple of hours. And all I could think of was just that weird feeling of having friends that care about you, but not feeling the love that I am desperately craving for. That little bit of physical touch, that little hug of, it's gonna be alright, I'm here with you. And I know my friends do that as well, but you probably understand me, but it feels different, you know? If it's from a friend, you're comforted and you'll feel better for a little bit. And when it's someone that you genuinely feel love from, it rests your heart a lot more. It gives a lot of heartache that just disappears with that. So yeah, that's it's been a weird little day. I've had ups, I've had downs, I've had caverns and everything. But tomorrow I'm going out for dinner with that friend and his girlfriend. I'm going to. I don't know if I'm going to look at their new house. I'm kind of excited for everything, and I just wish. I just wish they don't take pity on me. I told them that about what happened with me, and yeah, it was just weird, you know. It wasn't just. I don't know how they'll be tomorrow if the and I don't want to be a bother. I don't want to be a bother to anyone. That's not something that I'd like to be. Because I always have this feeling that whenever I just talk to someone, it is just me being a bother to everyone and everything. You know, it's just that urge to just think to myself, I need to shut the fuck up. I need to shut the fuck up and just stop bothering them. And I have that with everyone right now. I still have it with everyone. I've had it for so long, it just doesn't go away. But now that I am actually feeling very sad most of the time, it is even worse. Because I know for a fact that I can trauma dump every single fucking detail about my life. And I don't want to bother them with that. I don't want to be a burden. I really don't. I just want to be there for them. I know they are there for me. But weirdly, my head won't accept it. And I need to face the fact that it is something that happens. They are there for me. They have supported me throughout the last couple of... Well, it's not been necessarily months, but the last month, a little bit more than that. They have supported me so much, and I cannot ask for anything else, really. It's just that weird voice in my head that has returned, saying, you don't matter. You don't matter to anyone. You're just a sad little heap of nothing right now. And you shouldn't bother anyone with it. Just be there for them. That will heal you. It won't make you feel worse. But it does. It does make me feel worse. And it also makes me happy that I am there for them and that I can help them. But it goes away faster than I need it to be. It's just weird like that, you know? But in a few hours, or at least few hours, I say, let's see, in like less than an hour, or a little bit more than an hour, I'll be in the water, I'll be playing some water polo, and I can just throw my emotions out of the way. I can just swim my ass off, I can just perform however I want to perform, and afterwards I'll still have a great time. And that's what counts. Having a great time. And I will try my gosh darn best to have a great time again. It's gonna take a little while, but I'll be alright. Or at least, I hope so. And if you're okay with it, I'm taking you throughout this journey. So, without further ado, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.